Intelligent buffalo in English. Once upon a time in a quaint small village there lived a farmer named Edgar who resided in a modest house and owned a small piece of land. Edgar was a very poor man before a significant change occurred in his life. He found a buffalo he named Bounty. This name Bounty was uncommon, but it held a special significance. Bounty was an incredibly diligent animal who worked tirelessly for Edgar. As the only buffalo, Bounty would plow the entire field day in and day out, assisting Edgar with all manner of tasks. Thanks to Bounty's hard work, Edgar began to cultivate and grow all sorts of grains in his field. The success and bountiful harvest Edgar received earned him a lot of respect in his neighborhood, which is why he affectionately named his beloved buffalo Bounty. Bounty was truly a special buffalo. He was intelligent and always full of life. Edgar understood that Bounty was a free-spirited animal, often wandering around when there was no work to be done, yet always returning home in the evening. As time progressed, Edgar realized that the workload had become too much for just one animal, even Bounty, and needed to be shared. Despite his deep affection for Bounty, Edgar decided to buy another buffalo, as he did not want to overwork or tire his beloved animal. One day while plowing the field, Bounty suddenly sat midway and began to breathe heavily, clearly exhausted. Witnessing this, Edgar immediately took both of his buffaloes back home. That night Edgar found himself unable to sleep, realizing it was time to let Bounty go. The following day, with a heavy heart, Edgar took Bounty to the forest and, as a symbol of his freedom, removed the bell from his collar. Bounty, perhaps sensing his impending liberty, happily shook his head. Edgar spoke tenderly to Bounty, saying, "Bounty, you are a good buffalo. I will never be able to repay your debt. You don't have to work anymore. You are free now. I will always miss you, my friend. Go wander and explore the lands. Don't make me cry now. You can come home any time you want." You know the way Bounty felt, a mix of sadness at leaving his human, but also excitement for the adventures that lay ahead. He walked merrily, enjoying the fresh breeze, roaming around the forest without fear, drinking water streams and grazing on grass along his path. Soon as the sun began to set and darkness approached, Bounty started looking for a safe place to rest. He discovered a large cave conveniently located near a pond, which seemed perfect for his new abode. He noted its size and warmth, thinking, "This place is huge. It's pretty warm too, perfect for me to stay. Oh boy, am I tired, or what? This whole wandering is going to make me slim like a giraffe." Bounty settled into the cave, drinking fresh water from the pond, grazing nearby, and sleeping peacefully inside. Days turned into a new routine, and Bounty began to truly love his life in the forest. However, being a domestic buffalo, Bounty was simple and innocent, unaware that the forest was home to many animals, and not all of them shared his gentle nature. While Bounty happily continued his new life, there was someone keeping a close watch on him, Mrs. Timmy the fox. Each day as Bounty left his cave to wander, Timmy would stealthily tiptoe behind him. Bounty, always so engrossed in his day-to-day activities, never perceived Timmy's presence. Timmy, observing Bounty's seemingly fearless demeanor, mused, "This buffalo is pretty brave to roam around the forest all by himself. Well, either he is too brave or too stupid. I mean, does he even know whose cave he's living in? Let's have some fun." One day Timmy confronted Bounty, asking, "Well, hello, are you new here?" Bounty, unfazed, responded, "I came to graze here every day now. I wouldn't call myself new." Timmy, attempting to assert dominance, retorted, "Oh, you are a witty little animal," a statement Bounty found quite ironic. A fox calling a buffalo little. Bounty challenged Timmy, saying, "How dare you make fun of me? I am the king of the forest. That's my cave you are living in. All the animals are at my mercy here. If you want to live, you will have to bow down to me." Bounty, showing his intelligence, calmly replied, "You are rich. I am new here, but that doesn't mean I am stupid to believe everything you say. Listen, Fox, I know you are not king of this forest. In fact, I am sure you don't even know how big this forest is. I suggest you stop wasting my time. Timmy was furious, seething and shivering with anger, vowing to seek revenge for this insult. Bounty, on the other hand, immediately realized the need for increased caution. He understood that the cunning fox now knew his home and was watching him, and he also considered for the first time that the cave must belong to someone, pondering what he would do if the rightful owner returned that night. As the moon shone brightly, Bounty lay inside the cave when he heard a sound peeking through a small hole. He saw a strange shadow outside. Initially, he suspected it was the fox returning to trouble him, but as the figure drew closer, Bounty shivered with fear. It was the true owner of the cave, Mrs. the Tiger. Bounty's thoughts raced. Oh no, of course this cave belongs to the tiger. What do I do now? He will eat me up. As the tiger approached, Bounty could not stop trembling. Then a brilliant idea struck him. He told himself to calm down and think clearly, realizing he could see the tiger, but the tiger could not see him, giving him an advantage. Just as the tiger was about to enter, Bounty, pretending to speak to someone inside, loudly remarked, "Huh, what is wrong with you? He will hear us all right." Another unseen voice, Bounty's own disguise, seemingly responded, "Sorry, but look how delicious he looks. Didn't I tell you the one who lives here is big enough for both of us to eat?" Bounty then continued, "All right, you were right. Our dinner for today is sorted." Absolutely. It was now the tiger's turn to shiver with fear. He wondered who these animals were and why they had stopped impatiently. The tiger thought, "This is taking too long and I am too hungry. Why don't we go out and attack him instead? He can't fight both of us." Without another thought, the tiger, terrified, leapt away and fled across the forest. Bounty was greatly relieved, having learned the immense importance of remaining calm in any given situation. The next day, as Timmy the fox was wandering in the forest, he unexpectedly bumped into the tiger. Timmy exclaimed, "You scared me," to which the tiger, still shaken, replied, "Scared? Wait, I scared you, but you are a tiger." The tiger, still visibly distraught, explained, Yeah, I know I am the big cat of the jungle, but you are a fool if you think there are no bigger and scarier animals than me here. I ran into two of those last night. They have captured my cave. I will have to look for a new den." Timmy was astonished, asking, "Wait, what? The one living in your cave is bigger and scarier than you are? Are you kidding me? He is a buffalo." "And what do you mean two? There is only one buffalo living in there," the tiger, insulted, retorted. "You think I am a fool to run away from a buffalo? There are two huge beings in there." When Timmy pressed for clarification on what these beings were, the tiger admitted, "Yeah, I don't really know who or what they are. I didn't enter the cave, just heard their voices. They were going to attack me. I ran away before they could." Timmy immediately understood the situation and called the tiger. Poor, realizing Bounty had tricked him, he explained, "He played you. There was no being in there. It's a buffalo. I am keeping a watch on him ever since he set his foot in this forest." The tiger, feeling insulted and foolish, snapped, "Shut up, Fox. How dare you insult me? You think I am stupid to mistake a buffalo for a scary animal?" Timmy, seeing an opportunity to get revenge on Bounty and gain something from the tiger, proposed, "I can prove it to you. You are not his prey. He is your prey. Let's do one thing. I will come with you. We will enter that cave and I will help you capture whoever's inside. I want to settle a score with that arrogant buffalo anyway, but in return for your cave, I want you to promise that you'll never attack me." The tiger was hesitant, asking him, "Are you telling the truth? But wait, what if you run away, leaving me behind?" Timmy quickly offered a solution. I know. Let's tie a rope around ourselves, one end to your stomach and the other to mine. That way you can pull me back if I try to run. Deal?" The tiger agreed to the arrangement. They both tied a rope around themselves and began to walk towards the cave. The fox was ecstatic, believing he had found a way to achieve two goals: Mrs. teach Bounty a lesson and earn the tiger's As they approached the cave, Bounty spotted them coming. The moment he saw the fox, he instantly understood the cunning plan unfolding. Bounty decided to act quickly, thinking, "He thinks he is smart, now let me handle this." As the fox and tiger drew near, Bounty from inside the cave loudly scolded, "Okay, enter the cave. Only when I ask you to, you stupid fox. I asked you to bring me 2 tigers and you bring me only 1. How what? We haven't eaten anything since last night, and now you want us both to share 1 tiger between us. You work for them. No, 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 this is not true. Ah, you are good for nothing. Fine, bring him here now." No tiger left for his life. He was so scared that he didn't care about Timmy, who was tied to the other end of the rope. The tiger, terrified by Bounty's words, fled for his life, completely disregarding Timmy, who was still tied to him by the rope. As Timmy was dragged away, he cried out, "Ow, this hurts." Bounty, observing the fleeing tiger and the yelping fox, reflected, "This will teach that fox. I have learned a very important lesson today. Had I not kept myself calm, I could not have been able to chase those 2 away. No matter how difficult the situation gets, we must always stay calm." The narrator concludes that Bounty was indeed right. His ability to remain calm in every difficult situation was the sole reason he was able to help himself. As for the fox, his cries of "ow, ow, ow, how no" suggested he must have learned his lesson. To analysis, the story of the intelligent buffalo. Bounty is a compelling narrative that emphasizes the power of wit, calmness, and strategic thinking in overcoming adversity, drawing extensively from the single provided source. Initially, we are introduced to Bounty as a hard-working and loyal domestic animal who significantly improves his owner Edgar's impoverished life by diligently plowing fields and assisting with various tasks, leading to bountiful harvests and respect for Edgar in the neighborhood. Edgar's deep affection for Bounty is evident in his decision to free him rather than overwork him, highlighting a compassionate bond between human and animal. Bounty's transition from a domesticated life to the wild forest marks a crucial turning point, forcing him to adapt to an unfamiliar and potentially dangerous environment. His initial innocence about the forest's dangers sets the stage for the challenges he faces. The character of Timmy the fox serves as the primary antagonist, representing cunning and malice. Timmy's observation of Bounty, his underestimation of the buffalo's intelligence, and his desire for amusement and revenge propel much of the plot. The first confrontation between Bounty and Timmy highlights Bounty's quick wit and refusal to be intimidated, demonstrating his inherent intelligence, even as he realizes the need for greater caution in his new environment. This early encounter also sets up the fox's deep-seated resentment and desire for retribution. Bounty's intelligence truly shines when he faces the most formidable threat, Mrs. the tiger, the rightful owner of the cave. Despite his initial fear and shivering, Bounty demonstrates remarkable composure and strategic thinking. His ability to concoct a convincing ruse pretending there are 2 large man-eating creatures inside the cave showcases his quick thinking under extreme pressure. The tiger's immediate flight, even without verifying the threat, underscores the effectiveness of Bounty's cleverness and the power of perceived threat over actual strength. This incident is pivotal, as it teaches Bounty the invaluable lesson of remaining calm in difficult situations. The second encounter, involving both Timmy and the tiger, further cements Bounty's reputation as an intelligent survivor. Timmy's manipulative nature is fully displayed as he convinces the humiliated tiger to return to the cave, promising to help capture the beings in exchange for safety. The act of tying themselves together with a rope is a symbolic representation of their misguided alliance and shared vulnerability. Why Bounty's immediate understanding of Timmy's plot upon seeing him again demonstrates his astute perception, his final masterstroke trick. pretending to scold Timmy for bringing only one tiger instead of two for consumption, is a brilliant escalation of his previous deception. This not only frightens the tiger away once more but also provides a satisfying revenge against Timmy, who is dragged helplessly by the terrified tiger. The story beautifully illustrates how intelligence and calm decision making can triumph over brute force, and even combined cunning. Bounty's repeated success against his powerful adversaries serves as a testament to his innate wisdom and ability to leverage situations to his advantage, proving that presence of mind is a far greater asset than physical prowess. The ending reinforces the central moral message: staying calm is crucial in all challenging circumstances, a lesson learned not only by Bounty but implicitly by the shaken fox as well.